Hi folks! I decided to share the closing remarks for the class in a video format as I wanted to present some data. First of all, I would like to thank Cecilia, who worked tirelessly for the last few days to grade the exams. Cecilia graded the questions on page 2 and 3, and I graded those on pages 1 and 4. We then review every exam together, one by one, to ensure fairness, accuracy in total points, and the correctness in the final letter grades assignments. We are both delighted to see that the class performance on the final exam was outstanding. More than 50% of the class performed better on the final exam than on midterm 2. As promised, and consistent with my principle of rewarding progress, I replaced midterm 2 scores with the higher final exam scores when applicable. As a result, the adjusted midterm 2 mean increased to 87.2 plus minus 13.9%. The final exam mean was 8.5 plus minus 15.3%. More than 11% of the students achieved a score higher than 97% in the final exam, truly a remarkable performance. The overall course mean was calculated with weights of 40% for the final exam, 35% for the midterm 2, and 25% for midterm 1. All scores included the respective extra credit, included the one earned by the quiz in the penultimate lecture. The final course means was 83.7 plus minus 14.8%. As shown in this figure, the grade distribution is nicely skewed toward higher scores. In one of the last lectures, I presented a projection of the class performance. The project mean, 82.2 plus minus 16.6%, closely match the final outcome, although the actual distribution leans more towards high scores. When assigned letter grades, I move students to the next higher grade bracket when they were close to the cutoff, but had not quite reached the required number of points. The most common grade in this winter quarter 26 was A+. As many as 38 students received the highest letter grade, and 31 students earned an A. After that, plain B, 27 case, was the most common letter grade. It's remarkable that about 42% of the class earned grades in the A range. Unfortunately, 6 students did not score enough to pass the class. It was also somewhat disappointing to see that a few students who had been performing very well throughout midterm 2 did not perform as strongly on the final exam. Sometimes circumstances beyond the student's control can affect performance. On a positive note, the largest majority of the class demonstrated excellent performance on the final exam. I believe the official reference sheet helped reduce anxiety associated with memorized equations and amino acid structures. Overall, this was a valuable exercise and should help prepare you for BIS102 and or BIS104, where a strong understanding of amino acid structure and the properties is essential. I'll close here by wishing you a relaxed break and the very best in your future endeavors. Thank you for watching.